If you don't want to listen to a quick disclaimer, then click to this part of the video. Otherwise, okay, cool, let's go. So I don't make videos like this that often, and I just wanted to make a video to show you guys all the sources of passive income I've been able to find through the cryptocurrency community. These are the best, in my personal opinion, that I've been able to find. So I'm going to go through quite a few, and some of these on the list are definitely, but you need a lot of money to make a lot of money type, but some of them aren't. It'll be pretty clear on which ones are which. However, I'm also not going to go through anything basic. If you don't know anything about cryptocurrency or how to send crypto and use your crypto and wallets and addresses, then I highly suggest you just do the research and figure out the basics before watching this video, as it's going to cater to everybody that already knows what they're doing in the crypto community. Otherwise, these are legit. I'm going to have timestamps in the description so you guys can just pick and choose whichever ones you'd like to go back to after you've watched this video. And yeah, without further ado, let's go. So right off the bat, we've got BetFury. So what BetFury is an online crypto casino website. Obviously the passive income isn't going to come from gambling down here. In a way it is, but you'll see what I mean. So once you log into this website, you're going to see staking right down over here. If we click staking, you'll see there's a dividend pool with a lot of cryptos in it. I mean, BTT is kind of irrelevant, USDT as well, but Tron and Bitcoin are really the only two I guess relevant contenders here in this dividend pool. At least those are the only ones I care about. I usually get rid of my BitTorrent or USDT or convert it. But anyways, though, I don't really have anything here in dividends. I have a little bit here and there. However, I've withdrawn thousands and thousands of dollars through this website already. It's been paying me dividends for a few months so far, and they've been really consistent. I got in when the dividend pool was only at 40 Bitcoin. Yeah, it was about like 40 Bitcoin, and now look at it, it's at 78. It's crazy, so it's only been growing, and this community is growing stronger, so this is actually quite awesome. As you can see right down here, I have 1 million BFG tokens, which is quite a lot. I believe it takes around like $10,000 to get to this point, and I didn't spend that much money on this website. Anywho, though, as you can see, this is my daily profit. I get this much in all these cryptocurrencies. I believe at the moment this amount is about like about $91 in Bitcoin is like $3, and yeah, 38 cents in Tether. I don't even think that's like 50 cents in BTT, but we'll see. Anyways, so how you actually get these daily dividends is you have to obtain these tokens, and how you obtain these tokens is actually very easy. You just have to wager and play their games, and their games are the online gambling games. So we got Keno, Stairs, High-Low, pretty standard slot games, honestly, dice rolling, etc, etc. There's ways to mine these tokens, which is what a lot of people do. For instance, you can go and click this dice game, and then you can, I believe, yeah, so if we go over here, then you set this on auto, set like, oh, I don't really have any more to wager, but if you set a certain amount, I think you can increase this by like 45%, stop on loss, and then edit these. There's tons of strategies online that I've used to mine the tokens as well. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but I've saved a few on my computer, and yeah, I pretty much mined the tokens doing that. However, the way I was able to get to 1 million was pretty ridiculous. I actually started gambling the tokens themselves. It was kind of a mistake from the get-go because I managed to put, I think, 1,000 or 2 in. I got up to over 100K, and then I was like, cool, let me gamble the tokens. I can get even higher without spending money, right? So get this, I go ahead and I gamble the tokens just to get a little lucky and lose them and have to restart, and it sucks. Those losses were pretty painful, and I believe that happened about 3 or 4 times, and on the last time I fell from 280,000 tokens to 5,000 tokens, and I was so defeated and realized I just wasted like all of my money because these tokens are extremely valuable. And yeah, I was defeated, so I put, I think, a 6 slot on Keno, and then I just wagered my remaining 5k, and I was like, whatever, what do I even have to lose at this point? I hit the 290x multiplier and soared up to 690,000 tokens. And then from there, I gambled all the way up to 900,000, then I lost 100,000, then I fell down to 800,000. From there on, I've only mined with my actual money, and I like where I'm at, and I stopped. So it pays me, well, it depends on Bitcoin's price. It definitely depends on Bitcoin's price. But at the moment, it's about $100, 90 to 100. So that's pretty good. Yeah, and you can see all the history down here. Every time these many tokens, I believe 100 million are mined, the price goes higher, they become more valuable. Eventually they want to put the tokens up on an exchange over here, so it's a valuable investment if they go through with that. You can read more about the token here, but essentially that's it. Dividends. and it's pretty good. But yeah, that pretty much sums up here on Bet Fury. Another cool thing is if we click over here, you also get free. Okay, well, it's glitching on my end. Normally over here you get like a free box, and then you get like a really minor amount of Bitcoin. I don't even think it's worth like a cent, but it stacks, and I mean, yeah, they're giving away free Bitcoin you can mess around with, so that's kind of interesting, but it's pretty much how that works. Bitcoin BFG tokens are where it's at. I don't really recommend the TRX tokens. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so for the next one we have Ethereum Gold. So what Ethereum Gold is, a smart contract. So this smart contract has been online for 905 days. It has a market cap of 8 million and is still very active. In fact, I'm in the Discord. Let's see right down over here. Yep. Can't really see anything right now, but I'm in the Discord. As you can see, Ethereum Gold is right over there. So yeah, this is Ethereum Gold. Essentially what the smart contract is you buy this token with Ethereum. They take a 20% cut right off the bat. The reason why they do that is because they take a 10% cut when you buy and 10% cut when you sell, but it's kind of like taken right off the bat, I believe. And what that does is distributed amongst all the token holders as dividends. And the more you have, the more you're going to get in dividends. I don't have very much, as you can see, only $91. I did actually have 10,000 in here at one point. I just took it all out so I could mine more so on Bet Fury and put that into other areas so I could get the passive income. And yeah, that resulted in me getting paid about like 3,000, or I'd say $2,000 to $3,000 a month on Bet Fury and Bitcoin. So I'm now choosing to kind of dump that back into Ethereum Gold and other areas. So yeah, this is the most legitimate smart contract there is. It's been up for a very long time. I've spoken to the creator. The Discord's very active, the community is good, and it's as simple as that. The only thing you really need is to install MetaMask. There's a little fox icon up on here because that's what it's compatible with, but that's pretty much it. Ethereum Gold is really good. I do thoroughly suggest it, whether you want to use the dividends you get to pay for things or to just reinvest it back in here as compound interest. You do your thing, but eventually these tokens are going to be really valuable, and there's days where it's going to be really bad, and then there's days where it's going to be pumping like crazy. So I've definitely experienced both ends. It's been slow at the moment, but the more attention this gets, the better it's going to be. I mean, it's been at a high market cap for a while. I got in when it was at 3 million actually. So yeah, not Bet Fury. Ethereum Gold is still going very strong. It's definitely a long-term commitment. It's not a pyramid scheme at all, because there's not a single person that just like gets profit from this. The smart contract is online. The creator doesn't get any profit from this. It's just a community-based project that we all believe in. So it's very good, very nice, good community, updated, very legitimate, and I thoroughly suggest this. Otherwise, though, if you want to play it risky, let's go over to block nodes. So, oh wait, I have to log in real quick. Okay, cool. So this is block nodes. It's essentially the same exact thing as Ethereum Gold. So yeah, this literally just launched September 29th, and I decided to hop on in because whether this was legitimate or not, if it's something is a pyramid scheme or there's going to be a rug pull involved, you get in on day one, you'll be fine if you get out early. Anyways, though, if y'all are familiar with Function Island, another one that this is pretty much a duplicate of. Yeah, it grew a lot high. It grew to Function Island's level in like 2 days. And yeah, I only have $142. I didn't reinvest my dividends. I probably should have, but I just want to see what I can make. So I put in like 70 bucks, and obviously I've more than doubled my investment. So I wish I put in more than that. But if you guys are interested, I'll be putting the links for all of these down below. So yeah, this is another good one, but Ethereum Gold is definitely the best one. Okay, so the next one I would like to go over is staking cryptocurrency. So as you saw from Bet Fury over here, if we go back and then you see staking, it's kind of pretty much the same thing here, except it's not a dividend pool. It's like an APR bank account. So what staking is, you can stake it through crypto.com or through other platforms, really. Like Ethereum Gold is a form of staking essentially, but basically you just lock in your crypto for a certain amount of time, like 3 months, and you get paid a percentage of it throughout that period. So it'd be like 12% a year APR. So that's pretty much it, really. On the crypto.com, you have really cool benefits as well. The more you put in there, the more cards you can unlock, higher level tiers for cash back in crypto, and it's pretty good. Staking, I would definitely say, is the type where you need a lot of money to make a lot of money, but to make some here and there, I'd say staking is really, really, really good. Yeah, that's pretty much it there, really. Okay, so for this one, this is going to be running master nodes. So running master nodes aren't nearly as profitable as they used to be. Unfortunately, it's kind of... The way you have to go about running a master node is you have to believe in the cryptocurrency and the project you're running it for. Otherwise, though, all of these DeFi master nodes, and I say dApps, I guess, kind of all have the same trend. Some new coin will pop up at some point. Everybody's interested doing the same thing, running a master node, and then you'll see the price spike, and then it'll go down. And then if you look at most of the DeFi coins, they always have this one triangle top and then always go down at some point whenever they've gotten the most amount of hype and people just jump ship, and then they really don't have much of a future after that. Yeah, it's pretty much like kind of it. Master nodes always be profitable though, but this is definitely the type where you need a lot of money to make a lot of money. Unless you get in early on some projects, that's really it. If you're unfamiliar with master nodes, I can't really describe the architecture and the technology of how they function, but you're essentially contributing to the network, to my knowledge. You're running a master node that I believe has something to do with the blockchain and validating transactions, but I could be wrong. And anyways, though, you always have to keep it running on your computer, and every few days you pretty much get awarded a certain amount in the currency if you're running a master node for, or the network, I suppose. And that's pretty much that, really. Master nodes are neat. While I am here, though, there is also yield farming. I don't understand yield farming all too well as well, but a lot of people think they're pyramid schemes. It definitely makes sense. A lot of them have been pyramid schemes, but yield farming is essentially staking crypto in a way to get more of that currency, but it's more complicated than that. I don't yield farm because a lot of the times it's not as profitable as it is when they first started for that network, to my knowledge, so I wouldn't really get too much into yield farming, but a lot of people have made a good amount of money doing it. You can yield farm Uni's token now as well. Alrighty, so as a bonus, Opal's Tron. So what Opal's Tron is, as you can see, before we even get into what it is, if you buy Opal for 5,999,000 Tron, you'll get 100% extra Opal, and then the more you buy, the more extra you get. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anywho, though, this is a daily dividend percentage, and what Opal's Tron is a new token that's been released, as you can see, or it's about to be released. But the pre-sale already ended. The regular sale right now is 1 Opal equals about 10 Tron. So they're about to list it in JustSwap on October 3rd, I believe, so 1 Opal is expected to equal 12 to 15 TRX, but of course, when you say we're just expecting it to, that's not for sure, considering a lot of people got in when it was only worth like 2 Tron. That's going to be like a 6 times return, so that's going to be kind of crazy for a lot of people, so they're definitely going to sell off right off the bat if it does equate to that. So the price might actually drop significantly when this releases. However, this is a big community driven project like Ethereum Gold, and people are believing in this one in the future, and it is legitimate to my knowledge, but hey, everything's a risk is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, if you want to read about the Opal token, the white paper's here. This is the about page. So essentially, I would recommend buying this if you believe in it, because for the long-term future, this could definitely be like a huge gain, 10 times gains. They're going to unlock staking for it and putting it up. I haven't bought any Opal yet. I'm about to, though. I just have not honestly thought about how much I really want to put in this at the moment, but I definitely want to grab some, though, because once the staking is out and it's on JustSwap, it's going to be really, really, really good in the future, in my opinion, but you never know, so it's always a risk. Otherwise, they have a huge roadmap right down here. So yeah, come check this out. Opal's Tron is an interesting one, and they've been planning this for quite a while. And it's a good opportunity, especially because I just missed out on Bidao, and I also just missed out on the Uni airdrop, so that was unfortunate. But this is a pretty good one as a bonus one. Otherwise, I'm still on the hunt for some more, so I guess that's pretty much what I have to cover over here right now. If you're interested in any more, feel free to let me know. I'm always on the lookout for new things in the crypto scene, especially smart contracts and whatnot. So yeah, with that being said, Thank you so much for watching the video so far. Everything will be linked down in the description if you're interested in participating in any of these, and spread the word if you are. I hope that could have lended a hand for somebody, but yeah. So stay tuned for new videos. Catch you on the next one.